Welcome back to the complex wall again. In last video we looked at how to divide things, and in this video we'll be looking at few examples. Here's a question right here. 4 add I, and you would like to divide this number with 2 minus 3i. Please go on and pause the video if you like to try it out. Otherwise I would be solving it for you. So we need to find some number such that if we times the numerator and denominator by that number, the numerator would be real number, and we know how to do that. All we have to do is take the real part as it is, take the complex part, thus times it by real part, add the negative of that complex part. If it is 2 plus 3i, we're going to times above and below by 2 minus. It is 2 minus 3i, we're going to times above and below by 2 add 3i. And rest is up to us. That would be 4 times 2 plus 3i, add I times 2 plus 3i, and the denominator would be 2 minus 3i times 2 plus 3i. Let me change the color, and this would give us 4 times 2, that's 8, 4 times 3, 12i, I times 2, that's 2i, and I times 3i, that's 3i squared, divided by 2 minus 3i times 2 at 3i. That should give you could simply use the algebraic formula, that's 2 squared minus 3i whole square. This would give you 3i square, that's I square is negative 1, so that's gonna be negative 3. So 8 minus 3, that's 5. 12 2, that's 14i. You divide by 2 square, that's 4. I square would be negative 1, so that would be minus 9. 3 square is 9, I square is negative 1, so this would give us 5 and 14i divided by 4 at negative 9, that would be 13. So 5 over 13, that's our real part, and 4 over 14 over 39, that's our imaginary part. That's how you solve these kind of problems. That's how you divide the complex numbers. Let's look at one more example. Say you have 3 minus 2i, 1 minus i. Please go on and pause the video if you'd like to try it out. Okay, so at this point it should be quite clear that we need to times it by 1 plus I. All you have to do is take the real part as it is, look at the imaginary part, just switch the sign of the denominator and times the numerator and denominator by that number. The reason we do that is we want to get real numbers in the denominator, and this gives us real number. And we'll look at the complex conjugate in next video. You will be finding that quite familiar. So this should give you 2 times 1 plus I minus 2i times 1 plus I, and 1 minus I times 1 plus I. You could simply use a square minus b square formula, minus I square. And that should give us 3 times 1, that's 3, 3 times I, that's 3i, negative 2i, and negative 2i square, divided by 1, and I square, that's a negative 1. A negative of that would be positive 1, so that would be 1 add 1. So it should give us I square, that's negative 1, 2 times negative 1, that's going to be negative 2, and we have negative in front, that makes it positive 2. 3 add 2, that would be 5, add I, divided by 2. And if we write this in the standard form, let me set the color at the end, that should give you 5 over 2 and 1 over 2i. This is how you divide the complex numbers. It is also quite simple. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Peace out for now.